Have you ever made a decision in your business and then immediately started to question yourself? I'm not talking about days later, not weeks later, but straight away. You price something, then you doubt it. You commit to an idea, then you look for reassurance. You choose a direction, then you quietly wonder if you've messed up. If that sounds familiar, this video is for you. And I want to say this up front, because this is not because you're bad at business or bad at decision making. Most people think second guessing means that they're not confident enough or they don't trust themselves enough. But that's not quite true. Second guessing usually means that you care deeply about getting this right. And you don't want to make a mistake that costs you time, money, or momentum in getting your business seen. So your brain does what it thinks is helpful. It replays decisions. It searches for validation. It looks for what other people are doing, not because you're weak, but because you're trying to protect yourself. But here's the part that most people start to miss. Second guessing doesn't suddenly start happening one day. It builds over time. It starts when you start consuming loads of advice from different people. You follow people with very different businesses. And then you start hearing conflicting opinions constantly. At first, it feels useful. You feel like you're doing the right thing. But eventually, something changes. Instead of using information to support your decisions, you start using it to question every decision that you make. Your own judgment slowly gets quieter, and this is where second guessing becomes exhausting. You don't just question big decisions. You start questioning small ones too. Like, what should I post? When should I post it? Is this the right product? What if people don't buy it? Am I focusing on the right thing? Or should I copy somebody else because they must know more than me? Nothing feels settled. And when nothing feels settled, progress becomes fragile. You're moving, but without confidence. And that is a very uncomfortable way to run a business. So here's something I want you to understand. Confidence in business doesn't come from being 100% certain all the time. Nobody knows for sure if a decision is gonna work 100% right. But confidence comes from having trust in yourself, trusting that even if a decision isn't perfect, you'll respond, you'll adjust, and you will learn. Second guessing appears when that trust has been eroded by too many external thoughts and opinions from others. Not from a lack of skill, other people's opinions. What stopped the second guessing for me wasn't suddenly becoming smarter. It was becoming clearer about how I decide. The 3 shifts that made the difference for me were I stopped asking, is this the right decision? And started asking, is this aligned with what I'm trying to achieve right now? Then I stopped constantly going back to old decisions all the time. Reviewing everything all the time destroys your confidence when you start picking it apart for the sake of it. The only time to revisit is to understand what worked, what didn't, and most importantly, why, without judgment and using data. Then I accepted that discomfort doesn't mean I'm wrong. It often means growth. Once I did that, decisions stopped feeling difficult. Not because they were suddenly easier, but because I trusted myself to carry those decisions. And if you've been second guessing yourself lately, it usually means you're starting to play at a higher level than before. And suddenly the stakes are higher and they're bringing bigger doubts. And that is normal. What matters most now isn't eliminating this doubt, but refusing to let it run your business. You don't need to know everything to lead your business well. You just need to trust that you can make decisions on your own. You can learn from them and you can course correct without collapsing your confidence. And if you want my help making sure that you know what to focus on to achieve your next goal without the overwhelm or the constant distractions, click the link below this video. I hope this has helped you. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon.